I have a little bit of royal icing here. You could actually use your water down your fondant and use it as glue. And so I'm just placing them. Now that I have his tummy in place, I can go ahead and glue these on. Make sure it's clean. I have to see it, so I have to see if I got them in the front. Even. All right. Got a little bit too much frosting on there. Okay. All right. And then we can get the front paws on there now. These are ones that I had done earlier. So they look kind of funny, I know. All right, let me check it. Oh, didn't quite get it in the front, did I? Okay, so there we go. All right, so we're ready to start his head now, which has had plenty of time to firm up. So here's the chocolate. We want to cover this with fondant. So let's move him out of the way and get the fondant out. This is the lighter stuff, so we don't want to use that. All right. Now this I'm going to probably put a seam in it, just cover one half and then the other half, because he's going to have a mane that goes around him and that's going to cover it up. So I don't know, I haven't decided yet. I guess we'll see as we go. Let me get my rolling pin and get this guy rolled out. Now if you do it way, way thick, it's going to be heavy and you're going to need support in your body. If you keep it thin, then you won't need the supports. Now one thing you want to also do is you're going to have to eventually put this in here. So you're going to have to measure it. You know, how tall is this? What do I need? I need to cut it. So this guy is about 6 inches tall. Yeah, he's about 6 inches tall. So you really want the bottom of the stick to stand on the board. So we're going to want this about 6 inches, which is right about there. So you need your pruning shears to cut this. So let me go grab those two. Well, I can leave it long for now. I'll leave it long for now and then we'll cut it in a few. Okay. We're going to have parts that are going to go over it anyway, so we're not going to worry about it. Okay, so I'm going to do half of it. Well, I guess I can do the whole thing. It doesn't really matter how we cover it. Yeah. It's just easier. It's really hard to cover a ball, although if it's not on the stick, it's a little easier. But I find it just easy to do if it's just, we do half of it and then half of it. So, I mean, if you have no problems covering the ball, then by all means cover it as a ball. All right, so if you have problems with balls like I do, there's a trick to them. I just don't know it. So I have my own trick for how I cover these things. So let me show you. I do them half at a time. So I took the stick out. I was thinking I would do it with the stick in, but I changed my mind. This is just going to be easier to do it with the stick out. So we're going to roll this, and the form that I use to make the ball for the cereal treats is what I'm going to use to cover. Just makes it easier. It's the right size. Let me get this rolled out. It's a little thick right now, so we're trying to get it a little thinner. Getting there. All right, so here's the form that I used, okay? And basically what I'll do is I'll just cover it, because this is so much easier. And like I said, you're going to have a seam in the middle, but it's going to get covered by the mane. So, there it is. But we're only this easy to do it, you know, when it was on. Okay, then what I'm going to do is peel this off, so I already know it's the right size, and then just place it on here. And seriously, this makes my life so much easier. And see, I did that with the first side already. And then what I'm going to do is just blend these two seams together, because this is going to get hidden anyway with his mane. So